Alright guys, today in this Java programming tutorial, we're going to talk about multi-dimensional arrays. Multi-dimensional arrays are not that complex if you understand the basics of arrays. So if you didn't watch the array video, make sure you did. But for multi-dimensional arrays, we're going to do integers again because I think it's so easy when we just do it with integers. I guess we could do it with strings if you want, but I just rather do it with integers because we can do arithmetic as well. So integers, we're going to do multi-dim. I know, and you do this for a multi-dimensional array. And this one's going to be a 2D array, right? This is 2D, two dimensionals. And we're going to set it to new int. And this is the first way where you set the size of it here. So we're going to say 5 and 6. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put in, since it's 5 and 6, we're going to go through the array. It's a multi-dimensional array, so we're going to need 2 for loops. And we're going to go through and put, starting from 0 to the last number, at 1 increasing. And then we're going to go through and see if it did it correctly. And then I'm going to break down how the for loops work and how it works in the Java programming language. So right now we're going to create the for loops. It's going to be nested for loops. If you guys don't know what that is, it's more for loops. It's a for loop inside of a for loop, and it can keep going on if you need to. So we're going to do this inside multi-dimen.length. And then, well, for this, we're going to go by rows and columns. So the 5 is the row, so we're going to go for 5 for the length. Just to make it easier right now, we're going to keep it simple so you can understand. So 5 for the length. And then we're going to make another for loop. We're going to call it J. It's going to do that. And we're going to make it 6 for the columns. And then we're going to do that. And then what we're going to do, well, first let's do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do multi-dimen. And then we're going to call I. And then J. And then equal to, we're going to start off having an integer counter equal to 0, counter, put it to counter, and then when counter's done, put it inside of it, counter plus plus, so the counter increases by 1. There you go. And then we start here, and we're going to put in from 0 all the way to the end, and then when we're done, we're going to do another double for loop. I know this is very tedious, but it is programming. We're going to do another double for loop. We don't even need to type it all out. We can just copy all this. And then at the end, instead of putting something in there, we're just going to call what's inside of there, multi-dim, I, J. And then when we're done, now we're going to run the code. We're going to go in, and I'm going to show you all of it. So you see, 0 all the way to 29. You're asking, well, 5 times 6 is 30. Yes, but we start with 0. In the world of computer science and arrays, we start with 0. So I started with 0 to make it easier for yourself. So 0 to 29. I made it easier so you know the bounds are 5 and 6. You could do it another way, but I just want you to understand. For people who really don't understand, I want to make it as easy as possible. So that's how multi-dimensional arrays work. They're pretty much regular arrays, but added on another set of columns. So now it's like you have a linear, it's not linear anymore, it's now a big block of columns, right? So it goes by 5 and then 6, goes 5 rows and then 6 columns. So that's how multi-dimensional arrays work in Java, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe for more tutorials, and peace out, guys.